Can your dog eat peanut butter? If you know the answer to that question, then you already know more than most pet owners. Unfortunately, the truth is that peanut butter, one of the best-selling dog treats of all time, is bad for dogs. Yet, pet stores still stock their shelves with peanut butter-flavored products. I'm Evan from Dogs Naturally, and today we're going to explore the toxic truth about peanut butter. Don't worry, I'll also reveal some other dog treats that make much better alternatives. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video. And while you're at it, don't forget to click subscribe and hit the little bell icon below so you don't miss any other helpful videos. Why peanut butter isn't good for dogs. First reason peanut butter is toxic for dogs is because of molds called aflatoxins. Aflatoxins are one of the most carcinogenic substances on the planet, and they can be toxic to the liver. Research shows aflatoxins cause liver cancer in laboratory animals, so it's a risk for your dog too. A Consumers Union study actually found that the highest level of aflatoxins were in the peanut butter that's ground fresh in health food stores. So unfortunately, you can't avoid these even by opting for the fancy, fresh, store-made peanut butter. Most peanut butter also contains trans fatty acids, which are one of the most toxic food substances today. Trans fats are the result of a highly toxic process that makes foods more stable. This process is hydrogenation. It's what allows trans fats to sit on the shelves for a long time. In hydrogenation, they take a plant oil, add a nickel catalyst, heat it, and then remove it. The result is a toxic fat, and it's linked to chronic inflammation that causes diseases like diabetes and heart disease. So check the labels for trans fats before you buy your peanut butter. And if you see hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils in the ingredients, then definitely leave that peanut butter on the supermarket shelf. Most peanut butter also contains sugar. This becomes a problem once you realize sugar is basically food for all the nasty things we take our dogs to the vet for, including issues like yeast or candida, bacteria, parasites, and cancer. These all feast off of sugar. Sugar can also cause obesity, diabetes, food allergies, premature aging, and low-level inflammation. Some peanut butter manufacturers even add deadly xylitol to their ingredients. Xylitol is fine for people, but it can kill dogs, and there's no antidote. So check the ingredients and never buy anything with xylitol for your dog. Peanut butter has a massively unbalanced ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats, with about 180 times more omega-6 than omega-3. Why does this matter? Well, omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids can trigger inflammation, and too much inflammation leads to chronic disease. The most common inflammatory conditions in dogs include allergies and joint disease. So if you want to avoid those, it's best to avoid peanut butter. Peanut butter contains glyphosate. Farmers use herbicides like Roundup to increase the yield of their crops. The problem is that these sprays contaminate crops with glyphosate, which is the active ingredient in Roundup and other herbicides. Glyphosate is really dangerous for you and your dog. One recent study found that exposure can increase cancer risk by 41%. In 2015, the World Health Organization identified glyphosate as a probable carcinogen. Some countries have even banned it. To make matters worse, legumes like peanuts are spray dried with glyphosate right before the harvest, so the crop directly absorbs it, and you can't even wash it off. Even some of the top brands use peanuts contaminated with glyphosate. So that's another very powerful reason not to give your dog peanut butter. Peanut butters and other legumes have the highest lectin content of any food group. Lectins are proteins made by plants as a defense mechanism against predators. When animals eat a plant with lectins, it makes them sick, so they'll avoid that food in the future. Lectins also interfere with proper absorption of vitamins, minerals, and important proteins. This is why lectins are called anti-nutrients. Lectins are particularly dangerous because they can cause gut inflammation, which irritates the cells lining the digestive tract and causes them to open up. This is called leaky gut, and it leads to chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the cause of many diseases like arthritis, allergies, heart and kidney disease, and even cancer. With all these risks lurking in peanut butter, hopefully it's clear now that it's time to skip the Skippy. But what should you give your dog as a treat instead? There are other nut butters that are better for your dog, like almond or cashew butter. Even better, give your dog nice raw bone or some dehydrated liver treats for a much healthier and safer snack. If you have any more questions about peanut butter for dogs, feel free to leave them in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe and visit dogsnaturallymagazine.com for more information. I'll catch you in the next one.